What is good, Ninja? OG over here from Player Essence, and welcome to the PE Nintendo Switch and Gaming News video. I want to first and foremost say thank you guys so much for the support. A lot of you guys have been really helping out the channel in terms of retweeting the videos, liking, and all of that. It really helps the channel grow, so thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I really do appreciate each and every single one of you guys. But with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get right into today's news. So One Piece Pirate Warrior 3 Deluxe Edition has its debut trailer. We see the first footage of the Nintendo Switch port in action. Now it's due out on December 21st in Japan. So Bandai Namco has released the debut trailer for One Piece Pirate Warrior 3 Deluxe Edition, the October announced Nintendo Switch version of the Warrior-style One Piece game. One Piece Pirate Warrior 3 Deluxe Edition is a Switch port of the 2015 released PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, and PS Vita title One Piece Pirate Warrior 3. It includes the base game plus 42 pieces of downloadable content, including costumes and challenge episodes. It will launch in Japan on December 21st for 5,800 yen. You guys can check out the trailer in the link below. Now, I won't actually put out the Nintendo Switch version trailer as far as what you guys are seeing. You will be seeing PS4 footage, but I'm pretty sure, based on just doing the comparisons that I've seen, it's based off of that version of the game, and it's going to look very similar to that, just because Bandai Namco does copyright claims on their trailers, so I won't be showing that. But at the same time, I will talk a little bit about this because I did a little bit of misreporting last time when I talked about this game. I said that it was 30 frames per second in dock mode in addition to 30 frames per second in handheld mode, and that is not the case. It's actually 1080p 60 frames per second docked in addition to 720p 30 frames per second undocked. So if you're playing the game portably, it pretty much has that Fire Emblem Warriors effect where there will be no option for 60 frames per second. However, if you're playing it on the TV, it will be 1080p 60 frames per second. So that's good to know as far as that style of game. You want it to have fluid controls. A lot of the Warriors games are 60 frames per second. Fire Emblem Warriors is 60 frames per second, and it feels great to play in that mode. So it's good to know that One Piece Pirate Warriors 3 Deluxe Edition on the Nintendo Switch will be 60 frames per second. So look forward to that, and I'm pretty sure this game will make it over to the States at some point, maybe later in that year. They haven't just announced it yet, or even early 2018. So to all my Pirate Warrior fans out there, One Piece fans, are you guys excited about this game? Did you put the 2015 release? You looking forward to playing it anywhere you want on the go? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, and moving on to the next article here, and like I teased in my last video, we have a ton of Capcom news to be going over the next course of videos, guys, so trust me, like I said, I will get to everything when it comes to Capcom. But let's go ahead and start out with this article here with Ultra Street Fighter 2 shipping 500,000 copies on the Nintendo Switch, in addition to Monster Hunter Double Cross Nintendo Switch shipping 350,000 units. So very successful across both ports there. So Capcom has provided its latest financial results recently, and new data revealed that both Ultra Street Fighter 2 and Monster Hunter Double Cross on the Nintendo Switch performed very well. Now Capcom once again stated that Ultra Street Fighter 2 was a smash hit on the Nintendo Switch. The game has shipped in excess of 500,000 copies worldwide so far. Now in Japan only, where the only place where you can get Monster Hunter Double Cross for the Nintendo Switch was already released, shipments exceeded 350,000 copies according to Capcom. Now Capcom said that it had a stalwart performance before saying that it performed strongly as far as Monster Hunter Double Cross. Now it's also worth noting Capcom noted that the Nintendo Switch helped revitalize the home console market in Japan along with the PlayStation 4. Quote, "During the 6 months ended September 30th, 2017, our industry saw broad signs of recovery, including greater penetration of the PlayStation 4 home video game console and the strong performance of the new Nintendo Switch game console. This revitalized the home video games market, which had appeared stagnant relative to the growth of mobile games primarily for smartphones." So this is an interesting response to what Capcom had to say here. Now, and if you combine that with a number of other things, Capcom stated that Monster Hunter Double Cross definitely helped push sales. I'll have an upcoming video talk about how much they said Monster Hunter Double Cross pushed sales, but I do feel that Capcom kind of realizes at this point that they probably should have had a little bit better as far as content goes for the first 9 months of the Nintendo Switch. I do think some people are sometimes kind of like over emotional when it comes to Capcom as far as their support goes, because the support that they've given us is a lot more than PS4 and Xbox One. A lot of people feel that they should have just done more, and I have to agree there. I think there could have been just a little bit more, even if it's on the port side, which is, what was it, the Disney's Afternoon Collection and all of that, the Mega Man stuff. Like, even if they could have just done that, I think that would have made people a little bit more happy. But I also think like Monster Hunter Double Cross, that's also the big thing that people are a little bit upset about. But getting into the actual article here and the numbers, these are fantastic. You're talking 800,000 copies plus when it comes to Monster Hunter Double Cross and Ultra Street Fighter 2. These are older games pretty much being sold at the premium price for them, $40, and they're making quite a bit of money off of those. And like I stated before, I think Capcom kind of got caught with their pants down just a little bit, and I think they're going to be scrambling, like I said in my last video, to make games for the Nintendo Switch, getting teams allocated on there. The team that worked on Street Fighter, get them porting something else. The team that worked on Monster Hunter Double Cross, get them porting something else. Get the team that worked on Monster Hunter Stories, get them working on Nintendo Switch games. I would think that probably by 2018, mid or late 2018, we're going to start seeing a lot of Capcom's games, especially the multi-platform titles, be on the Nintendo Switch, as they actually just said particularly multi-platform on the Nintendo Switch. We'll see what deals they can work with Capcom in terms of exclusive games. Maybe they have something up their sleeve for an exclusive reveal of something, maybe even like a Devil May Cry or a Mega Man game. Who knows what they can bring in the future, but I do feel that Nintendo and Capcom are going to work together in order to bring an exclusive to the Nintendo Switch, or exclusives to Nintendo Switch, and that's the reason why they said that they won't say one way or another. I think there's definitely going to be NDAs in place, and there's ongoing talks as far as that goes, because Capcom realizes that they kind of messed up when it comes to their starting support. Not horrible, because Resident Evil Revelations 1, 2, the collection, that is amazing value. That is very good. I suggest all of you guys, if you haven't played those games, go pick that up. It is a really good package on the Nintendo Switch. Pretty much the best versions of the game are on the Switch, hands down. So I do feel that's really good, but I do feel that they could have done just a little bit more, like a lot of people have also indicated as well. So what do you guys think about these sales numbers when it comes to Capcom and what they've said about future support as far as the home console market with the Nintendo Switch and going forward? Let me know in the comment section below. Alright, and moving into the last article here, Doom Preload is live on the Nintendo Switch North American and European Switch eShops, and the updated file size as well. So this is very exciting news, so let's go ahead and get right into it. So preloading on the Nintendo Switch eShop is becoming more and more apparent. We've got multiple different games getting into the action, and now Doom, which arrives later this week, November 10th, has pretty much started up as far as preload in Europe in addition to North America. Now another note, which is an update on the file size of the game. It was sitting around 13.4 gigabytes. Now, however, it's at 21.3 gigabytes. That likely means multiplayer will be built in rather than a separate download, despite what was originally thought of last week. So it does seem to me like the multiplayer is built into it. It's not a separate download. If you want to download the game fully from the Nintendo Switch, it's pretty much going to be the full download. You're not going to be able to do it separately if you're going with the download version only. Now, if you're going with the physical edition as far as on the cart, then you don't have to worry about that. Multiplayer is still going to be a separate download for those who want it. It does still seem like multiplayer will be a separate download, but the digital version only is pretty much the whole thing. You don't have an option when it comes to digitally. You just download the whole thing. So I think that's how they're doing it. So I definitely recommend, like, preloading is cool. I like preloading. It's awesome. But man, physical edition, don't like miss out on the actual physical cards. I think that those are a thing of beauty. It's something that harkens back to the old school. So if you can buy the game physically in stores, Best Buy Gamers Club, Amazon Prime, whatever type of discount that you have, use that. I mean, if you have to download it digitally, that's cool. And preload's cool for those who like to have their games digital. But if you can, if you don't mind switching carts and all that, then I would definitely say go out there, pick it up physical, and then have the option to get the 9 gigabyte multiplayer download separately if you want it. So what do you guys think about this preload? Will you be getting the game digitally? Will you be going physical? Are you guys hyped for November 10th? That is this Friday to pick up Doom on the Nintendo Switch. let me know in the comment section below. Alright Ninja, that wraps it up for this video here. Go ahead and check out the links in the description below. We've got Facebook, we've got Twitter. Go ahead and give us a like and a follow on our social media. It really helps us out. Also make sure you check out our Patreon page and YouTube live gaming page and consider supporting Player Essence. When you do so, get you entered in to win prizes in addition to live stream tournaments, Discord voice chat, and more. So check out the link in the description below and consider supporting Player Essence right here on YouTube Gaming Live. Also make sure you hit that like button if you did like this video. Lets me know you guys want more content like this going forward in the future, and subscribe to Player Essence for the latest RPG, Japanese, and Nintendo gaming news. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you for the next video. Peace.